you don't have to apologize for needing help. Let me give you a soul snack.
That's what she said. Because that soul snack.
Oh, it feels so good inside your soul.
Oh, give somebody a soul snack.
Go clean your best friend's kitchen.
When they're not looking, when they have a lot going on in their life and like, what can I do for you? Just don't even like say anything. If you can break into their house and do it, even better when they're not there.
Here's the deal. We're two moms and we popped babies out in our 40s. And it's hard.
It was hard.
It's also the best thing that's ever happened to either one of us.
Yeah, but now we're moms in our 40s.
In our 40s.
With preschoolers.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
Let's bring the community together of women.
All the moms, 40, 20.
And also, like, let's just talk about like real shit. Real life, real women shit.
Yeah, real women shit. Let's do that.
Shit's hard. And also it's funny. Life is funny.
Let me just pull my bush out of my bush.
Cheers.
Cheers. Unfiltered.
Because if you want a show, we're a shit show. We're here for you.
Yeah.
Oh, girl. They look good. You guys are welcome if you're not watching today. You actually don't even try to find us on Spotify or YouTube. Not today, Junior.
Not today.
We're post-surgery. I haven't showered in 6 days. Megs is going to wash my hair after this, but dirty hair can do tricks.
Dirty hair can do tricks. That's why they call it dirty hair.
Yeah.
That hair's dirty. Look at that trick. Look at those tricks.
Trick tossing hair. You just put that all together right now in your brain, didn't you? Or have you been thinking about this for a while?
No, I haven't. I've never even thought about dirty hair doing tricks.
Well, now you do. Now you guys all know.
Yep.
Y'all are caught on up with the mature-ish mamas here on post-surgery episode. Welcome. I'm Cal. I lost my boobs on Monday.
I'm Megs, and mine are growing because I'm on hormone replacement therapy. That's weird.
Usually we do everything the same. This time we're doing opposite. I'm going to stop my hormones. She's starting. You're getting like another puberty hitting up. Does your boobs really feel like they're growing a little bit?
Girl, all of a sudden, they are like
a full handful.
And they're tender.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean,
tender little breasts.
I'll show you later, but
okay.
They're like popping out of my bra.
Show me mine. I'll show you yours.
Yep.
One or the other.
And I'm getting zits again, too.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Hey, in one of my care packages, I got those little zit stickers that everybody uses. And I am not getting zits. I don't know what's going to happen when I unhormone myself, but
probably not get zits.
Yeah, this face doesn't need any work right now.
It's a masterpiece. Let me tell you.
Masterpiece.
It is, though, for reals.
Let's do some screenshots and put this in our Facebook cover photo. If that doesn't age us, I don't know what does. When I meet people and like, no, I'm not on Facebook. Let me grab your Instagram. I'm like, you're 40. Get on Facebook. What are you doing on Instagram?
Yeah.
It drives me bonkers.
I know, right? You're in your 40s. You should be on. It's called 40 Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook for 40s.
Facebook for 40s. That's the only time in my life where I'm going to be like, please act your age. Mm-hmm. Stop it with this whole Instagram. What do you even do on? How do you even scroll? My daughter asks in my recovery. She's like, "So, Mom, are you just like spending a lot of time scrolling?" I'm like, "Absolutely not. Haven't once. Don't even. That's not in my repertoire of what I do."
No, it's not. Mm-mm. It is not in your repertoire.
My repertoire, not at all.
Nope.
So
that's cool. Dirty hair jokes. So here we are. Post-surgery for both Johnny and Cal.
Yep.
And it's been a fucking whirlwind.
It's been a fantastic week.
Woo!
Ooh. I mean, last time when we were on, you were in hell phase from Johnny's, like you were just 24 hours in.
Yeah.
But I think you're kind of still in hell phase.
I think we've gotten through hell and we're like in purgatory or whatever.
Yeah. You're
moving up. I know. I'm sorry. I don't want him to laugh so bad.
We resisted doing an episode earlier because I can't laugh because it hurts my new boobies. It's fine, though. I think it's going to be worth it. You know what? I stretch myself a couple times a day. Yesterday I went for a walk. Today I'm going to laugh.
Great.
And that's just
what
we're doing.
Exercise.
Yeah.
For your body and your soul.
Yep, exactly. And I think actually like I'm supposed to do this like exercise where I breathe in a tube and like,
oh,
try to get all my air out.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to like flex that area a little bit. Yeah, go, 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 go. And they were supposed to send me home with like a ball and a tube that you try to get.
I know exactly what it is. Yeah.
She's like, don't you have one of those at home? I was like, no, why? Mm-mm. I'm not testing my lungs on a normal basis. Thank you.
Is that something that normally people just have on hand?
She's like, well, let me go get you one. But then she didn't send me home with one. So I don't really know. Yeah. So
here we are. We're doing this instead.
Just for you guys. And the laughing. So there's this thing called deformation when you go under the muscle with your boobs. So on my surgery, they just took both girls. For those of you guys that don't know, breast cancer, double mastectomy, was touching my pec. We needed to go underneath my pecs just in case that pec has anything on it. So I'm 6 days out right now. And when they put I have like an airbag in me right now. Mm-hmm. You don't want those airbags to deploy.
No.
Because then she's totaled.
Johnny will get a black eye.
It'll be, my Johnny.
Your Johnny. Mine already has black eyes.
From his nose surgery.
His nose surgery.
Let's clarify, not from Maggie's bigger boobs from the hormones. Yeah. But this is all tracking together. You guys.
Full circle.
Can you even watch the show if you don't have ADHD? Anybody who listens who doesn't have ADHD, does it make sense to you, or only those of us who are
bing,
with?
Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah.
Those people?
Yeah, I'm not really sure if it does. But so what happens is when you do squeeze accidentally, like eventually, like the deformation is because there's that airbag in there. And I guess they filled it up with already 200 cc's of something.
That's why it's so, because
big.
When I first saw you right after, I'm like, wow.
You're really swollen in the right places.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, John and my mom told me, they're like, no, they filled you with 200 cc's. And I thought they were just pumping me up with air. We talked about like the Nike air pumps, Reebok air pumps. But apparently, John said that it's actually like saline, even though I'm getting silicone bags. I don't know until I go to my post office, until I go to the post office or post-op.
Yep.
That's when I'm going to find out.
Stamp it.
Look at, stamp it. Put it in the mail. Okay. Gosh, I look good. So anyways, there's these 200 cc's that are in there right now. And then what they'll do is, I feel like I'm already full enough, man.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I'll show you mine when you show me yours later.
Okay.
But if I like flex, I can even feel when I was just like laughing, like I think your muscle pops out in different areas. So when you were doing this with your mouth earlier, like I think I've been able to do it with my boobs, like flex, 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 flex. And they're going to be pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
It's going to be a cool magic trick.
That's
bar trick.
Fun party trick, man. Let's start doing that. Start going to bars.
Let's start leaving the house on any night.
No thanks.
Any night of the week.
No, we'll just stay here and do it. If you want to see, you got to come here.
Meet us in the backyard.
Not till you're invited, though.
Don't just show up unannounced. Nobody likes to show up unannounced. Or I don't know. Do you like to show up unannounced?
You know what? I don't mind.
You don't?
I really don't mind. Yeah. But most people don't anymore.
Yeah.
Like they usually text at least like, hey, are you guys home?
I'm popping in.
Yeah, but I don't mind.
Yeah. Okay. So everybody, Meg's address is...
Come on over. It's on next door. So if you want to come over, people have just been popping by. But anywho.
Yeah. I'm like, I guess especially right now, like, am I napping? Am I working? What's happening in my world? Or like, even when I'm not in this situation, when Witten's at school and I have those golden 2 hours to get stuff done.
Yeah.
And then like you're on flow and I'm in like my writing hour. If somebody pops in, I'm like, what was I writing about? I get so like sometimes I just leave my house.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, which is fine too.
Well, that's just, you're just in a different season.
Yeah.
Maybe if you weren't in that season, you wouldn't mind a pop by.
I think you're right. I think it's just the actual, like only when I'm in like a writing block.
Yeah.
Because I turn my phone off and everything. I'm like, don't contact me.
Yes. Yeah.
DND.
DND.
DND me. DND me.
I was thinking NDA.
Do you have an NDA for this? Y'all got to sign an NDA before this episode. At least if you're going to try to screenshot this. You know, all the things.
At least you have an excuse. I just come over and I'm like
taking care of in and out of the hospital, going to doctor's appointments and taking care of a toddler and me. So, yep, you've got all of the excuses. But you can wash your own hair, which is neat that you can. She's going to wash my hair next, you guys. That's next on our agenda.
It's going to feel wonderful.
It's going to feel so good. So I got multiple dry shampoos from people because I won't for a full month, 25 more days. I'm not going to be able to lift my arms up. And I tried this like powder. It's almost like the baby powder, but isn't baby powder supposed to like kill you now?
Yeah, it's toxic.
Yeah. So I stopped using that as much. And then I tried this one that's like cocoa powder and like lavender and something else, but
Okay.
it's like a powder.
Yeah, like
Now-
a sprinkle.
Yeah. And now I feel like there is a baking experiment going on in my scalp.
It is. It's the next British Bake Off in your head, on your scalp.
It probably smells good though. It probably does
I bet
smell
it does.
chocolatey and like lavendery. So that's
Ooh,
neat.
yeah.
It just also feels like maybe I might have a gnat or like a flea or what do you
Something-
get?
yeah.
A lice is what you usually
Oh,
get there.
lice. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm glad you're going to wash it next.
I bet. I might need to like a shovel, get all that snow out of there.
Yep. That's what friends are for.
In good times.
In bad
and bad times.
I'll be on your side forevermore. In sync. Yes. I know that one in sign language.
We haven't sang in a long time.
I know. I'm sorry, you guys. Are you still
Yeah.
watching? Oh, it's just 11:11 when I looked. Yep. Cheers.
Special.
Drinking game episode. I was just editing our drinking game episode. You guys, we started off this episode saying we're not going to cut anything. It was an hour and 10 minutes of drinking games.
Just crazy.
It did
nonsense.
not. Yeah, a lot of it did not even need to be said.
No.
Or shared.
It was left on the cutting room floor for
Yep.
sure.
Yeah. I'm not going to cut this episode except for half of it because
Yeah.
it doesn't even make sense. You're welcome for
You're
cutting
welcome.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So a couple different things
Okay.
that have been through my post-op brain. This is me not on drugs. I'm only on muscle relaxers and like an antibiotic and ibuprofen.
I do have my phone. I was like, I could play your message I saved of Caley on drugs. Because that's like once in a lifetime that you ever get to hear that. Because that's like she's like I got a headache, but I don't even want to take a Tylenol. But let me tell you what, she sent me a voice memo.
Just like fresh off my anesthesia.
It's just so sweet. You're just telling us how much you love us and everything.
And then I'm driving home at the time. So even though I have a blocker, I'm on oxy anesthesia, but every bump I'm like, oh gosh. I'm like, bear through this message. You've got to tell everybody how much you love them. Because that is what we do.
See.
Oh yeah, the drugs. Well, so this is one thing that I was going to talk about. Like the first 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and part of Thursday, like I had this blocker. So I was pretty well hopped up. And plus I was like, you stay ahead of your pain medication. I decided I was going to do that this time. Every 3 hours, oxy, next 3 hours, ibuprofen, oxy. And then every 6 hours, that oxy comes with a muscle relaxer. So that
Ooh.
whole combination, like
That's a
you could like
fun
take it.
cocktail.
Yeah. And I'm like, I've never like been aware enough to be aware of taking something like that because I'm not a drug doer. I mean, I have cocktails obviously, but like having that and like 3 minutes later being like, oh, and like it just is like wild, right?
I bet.
So I kind of thought I was a superhero the first 3 days, and also I do feel like my mental preparation going into it. I had taken so much time to appreciate my boobs, to love my boobs, to say gratitude, to do like proactive activities of releasing and letting go and visualization. So I didn't have like a super traumatic experience looking at my like, so I have like this scar that goes like across one chest, across the other chest, no nipples. They're kind of like smushed, like bigger than we thought, like more booby than I thought, but also kind of like a deflated bag a little bit, like with some dents and stuff. And when it's like people like watch out when you like have somebody, your support system with you, it's a really emotional time the first time you look at yourself. So I get home, I'm like, let's take a look at these. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so beautiful. Like my instant reaction,
Yeah.
I'm like, I am a warrior. I'm beautiful. I love you. Like I'm so proud of myself in that prep. And also I was feeling really good because I was still feeling
High as a kite.
really good. Yeah, really good. So I'm sharing all this stuff on social media, my normal positivity. And when we talk about being our authentic self, you guys know this is about being authentic in the good and the bad and sharing all the moments. But even after you're authentic with the bad, finding the good, like circling back, making your way back. So, I'm just sharing all of this positive stuff. I'm doing live videos as much as I can. Probably sound high as a kite on those too. Haven't listened back to those.
Fun.
I should download and save those because they go
Yeah,
away
you
from
should.
Facebook after
Absolutely.
so many days now. So I'm doing all this, and then my parents, they were down south, and my uncle Bob called them,
Oh.
and he's just like, is she doing good? Like, is that really how she shows up online? Because I'm loud online. They're like, is that really how she is? Like, that can't be really how she is. And my mom's like, no, that really is how she is. Like she's not, I don't just post the good stuff.
No.
Like that's like literally 4 days after a double mastectomy. I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, check it out. Like, I'm like ridiculous. And I wanted to share about that piece when we were going to get on before. I was just going to share that part of it. Like the fact that when you prep for something and you do the work ahead of time, sometimes it is easier moving through. And a lot of people can't believe that you're really that full of joy, which is like, that sucks, but I get it too.
Because they're the ones who usually aren't full of joy.
Yeah. Or
they find joyful moments in their life, I'm sure. But when you're just filled to the top of it.
And it's overflowing. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you've worked through all the other emotions. It's not that you push those other emotions away or down or pretend like they're not there. You work through them and then
2 months. I've had 2 months to prepare and move through this stuff.
Longer than most people, which is also beneficial in some ways.
I was mad, but
you did have to work. Yeah, you had to work through having more time because you weren't supposed to have that. And that was, a setback in some ways. But you work through the emotion of anger, sadness, grief, whatever you're working through. And then when that is out, there's more room for you to fill that back up with some more joy.
Yeah.
So that's the process that you're doing.
Yep. And then it does, like, did live different things like creep back in. But then, and I think a lot of people, and this has been one of the casualties of social media, is they are afraid to show their real authentic self. Either what I've seen is, okay, so most people are no shares. Cool, right? They're just voyeurs watching different things. Awesome. But most people, I don't, and people are like, don't use the word voyeur. That's not, I'm like, well, it's kind of, but means. Yeah, I'm watching. Like,
that's what it means.
Yeah, I'm not meaning like watching other stuff.
Right.
So most people either only show their highlight reel. So they're gonna be like, these are the good parts of my life, and I'm not gonna like air my dirty laundry like we do. We're like, oh, something bad happened. Let's get on the mic. Or you have the other side of people who only want to be grumpy, doom and gloom, and they're not going to talk about the good stuff. So there's not a lot of balance in that. So I get why somebody would assume or guess that that's what is going on in my world.
Right.
Because it just, could that really be true? Because I don't know. I don't even post anything. You know?
Because for most people, that what you just said prior, that is what's true. It's the highlight reel, or it's the worst of the worst always. So when someone sees you doing that, they probably think it is your highlight reel.
Yeah. But until Friday.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like an effing disaster. Like I'm like, I got to come off the oxy because I haven't shat in 5 days. My stomach hurts. Like it was like we did one, like our post Mexico last time, which was also pre-surgery and then post-surgery and all the things happening at once. I don't know. Like I got to combine Mexico, anesthesia, and periods. That's a magical combination for the tummy. It's so great. People are like, well, have you tried magnesium or Miralax? I'm like, okay, listen here. I'm on magnesium, Senna, Miralax, stool softeners, like drinking coffee, I don't know. I'm doing it all.
I've done everything but an enema.
Yeah. And I feel like if I eat any more, it's going to come out of my throat because there is no room in my body. Oh. So I stopped the oxy, the pain blocker stopping. I'm like, I had already started I'm getting sick of asking for things, which I'll talk about in a second, because that's a whole different rodeo, but I just felt horrible. And then I'm like, this is a great time for me to release. Like I am kind of pissed about it for a minute. Like I'm going to cry. So I went through all these motions of just like crying and feeling nasty on the couch for like 36 hours. I didn't cry for 36 hours. I don't have that many tears. But in that phase too, I'm still like, which seems weird. This does seem weird. I'm crying. Like I feel like shit. And then I'm like, John, will you please just take a picture of me on the couch real quick? That seems weird.
Feeling and full of it.
Yeah.
Just feeling like shit and full of shit. I mean, gosh, can you get a memory of this, please?
I'm gonna need you to take a video of me. I need it to be 8 seconds long. And it's like, it is such a different world, but at the same time, if I choose not to share that moment, then I am just the highlight reel.
Exactly.
Like, oh, just take it. I'm joyous. I'm by the Christmas tree. I'm doing other stuff. No, today I feel like shit. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm not asking for pity, but I know that people will still give positive vibes when you're in that space, and I'm not gonna try to pull you into a pity party. I'm gonna share it all. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I've gone through some of the different stages of healing. I feel like now I'm in this like, so the next phase is like, I have all the pain now because I'm only on ibuprofen, and like, there's just a lot of, I don't have all the pain. I'm still on ibuprofen and a muscle relaxer. So who knows what it's going to feel like in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But it's new feeling. It's foreign. It's tight. It's whatever. I'm still tired. But I feel so much better over the last 24 hours. Now what my challenge is though, Megs, is that I don't get to use my arms for 25 more days.
Yeah.
And by that, I mean, like, I could have her fill up my water, but this is as full as I could have. This is actually a big deal. I was using a sippy cup for the first 4 days.
Right.
So now that I can lift this cup, watch me whip. Watch me nay.
But it can only be filled up half because of the weight.
The water. And I was trying to push the button to get my own water, and that hurts because my chest muscles push. So I've done it multiple times. I know I shouldn't, but I've still done it. I've tried to do my own body scrubs because I can't do showers for a while. And then just like pushing on my own skin, flushing the toilet, that's not a good idea. So I shouldn't be doing that as much as I am.
Think of all that. Like when we really do take for granted a working, healthy body.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh my gosh.
Like just thinking about that, how many times you use this muscle to do all those things, because that's what it is. You're just using this muscle. You're using a lot of other muscles, but this is involved in it.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Because it's one of your biggest
flushing the toilet.
Groups. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, wow.
It's really hard.
Yeah.
And, you're right. Cause I thought about ankle injury, knee injury, shoulder injury, back thrown out. Like you think about those when you have an injury is generally when you're like, holy shit, I am so grateful for my pecs.
Yeah.
So this is my first like true pec connection. And
let's write a song about it.
Let's do. Last night I'm laying in bed. Actually, I'm getting ready to go to bed. And I'm like, hey, like I asked my husband, I'm like, have I eaten more than one meal today? Cause I honestly
couldn't
remember what, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I was busy. What day is it?
Yeah.
What's happening? What have I eaten? And he's like, I'm not really sure. And then I was like, well, you're the one who got it for me if I did. So we figured I've only eaten once. So I'm sorry to bug you, but can I have one more meal of food? And it's getting to this point where I don't, like, at first it's like, okay, she's super injured. She's sick. She's laying on the couch. She can't move at all. Like John had to put me in and out of bed. Literally, like I could not sit, lean back. I still can't, like if I need to shimmy, I have to stand up and I have to it's like ready, aim, fire. And I sit down and like lean back and like, oh, I did it wrong. I get back up. I'm like, ready, aim, you could do it. So I've gotten so much better at those things, but now it's for people taking care of me. It's like, well, it kind of seems like she can do more. So surely she can flush the toilet, or she can get her own water, or
make her own meal of food.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm laying down in bed. And the boys stayed here for the first time last night. And we weren't sure how that was going to go, because usually when they cry or whine, mommy goes and lays by him. So daddy laid with them. He didn't love that. But I sat with them while they fell asleep. They knew they couldn't touch me. And then I went to bed. I hear Witten get up to go pee the first time. And John did a great job, kept him in the room. But then I was up, and like now I'm in pain. I'm awake. There's a ton of pressure. I'm trying to sit up. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm hungry because I haven't eaten enough. And I'm like, maybe I could go get a snack. I'm like, well, you can't open the fridge. We can't open the pantry. Is there any food that's down low in a space that I could like grab? I'm literally trying to.
I'm like eating crumbs off the floor.
Like in my lazy.
Oh, a nerd.
I could have done that because I think the kids' candy was on the floor. I probably, as long as it wasn't a tough package
to open. What neat.
It's just so humbling. And then at the same time, like trying to come from a space to my husband of like consistent gratitude. Thank you for everything that you're doing. Thank you for all the support. And ask for things without saying, I'm sorry, but I need some water. I'm sorry, but I have to eat. I'm sorry, but
I'm sorry,
tricky.
I have basic human needs.
And I'm
water and food.
I'm like taking care of an infant right now. And then not to, like to top it off, Megs and I were just talking about how like that's when your OCD settles in.
Right.
Like this is when, because now I can't put the dishes away in the sink. Like it drives me nuts, or I can't clean my counters 17 times like I like to during the day. I'm like, there's dishes in this. Do you want to eat, or do you want the dishes in the dishwasher? Which one do you want today?
Right. Right. And it is hard. That is a humbling experience too, because you can't have everything exactly the way you do it.
Yeah.
And when you're at this stage in life and how we're gotten into this great routine and we do it the way we do it, and we've like, even the family dynamic is like, we work in this like a perfect little thing where we do this, and it works out.
Everybody has their own role.
Totally. And now it's like throw it up in the air and shoot it with a freaking shotgun.
So I can just
It's just like pink is
explode
everywhere.
And it's
There's
not,
your routine.
Yeah. And it's not just for me. Like I know it is for John. He's used to I'm doing all of those different
100%.
things, and he has his like the role in the parenting pieces. And I'm the only one who takes care of myself. Nobody else is making my shit ever.
Right.
So like I asked for, I'm like, can I just have the same dinner that I had last night? So he did such a good job, like little apple slices and then some crackers and then some cheese and a tiny salad, because I was trying to figure out how to get this food out of me.
Yeah.
Poop out of me, food out of me, same thing.
Yeah.
Same deal.
Digested food.
Yeah. And so I was like, can I have that same dinner that really helped the night before? And then he brings me over a completely different meal of food. And I was like, this is so great. I am so appreciative. Could I also have some apple and the crackers like we had for dinner last night? But it's like, but you're just so thankful too.
I know.
People told me, they're like, this is going to be your season of asking for help. And I'm like, I have been when I could do my own things. Now that I can't, I'm like, oh,
This is the season.
this is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I just shat. Can somebody come flush the toilet for me?
Smells delightful in here. Come on in.
Somebody needs to help me.
Yeah.
Here's something else that's special that happened. So my system started to decide like to work. Took my melatonin on Friday night at 8:02, 8:22. My body was like, ah, for the next 4 hours. Like while I'm on melatonin, and it's like, it's angry, right? So like, you're not just like waltzing to the bathroom.
Yeah,
like
no.
you're getting to the
It's
bathroom
like now.
quickly. Yeah.
It
And
is
like,
now.
I just want to sleep so bad.
like-
And I touch my stomach and it's like, Rack City, bitch, Rack City, bitch, Rack City. Please go watch that episode. If you haven't, you're missing out on our best work.
Oh man. Yes. So yes.
That's what's been happening over here.
So a few things we need to learn is you don't have to apologize for needing help in a season that you truly, actually in any time. You don't need to apologize for asking for help.
Always, I think saying thank you is a very beautiful thing.
Absolutely. That is part of it. But not I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because there's no reason. And as I think one thing that I'm also connecting with this is that as women, just as in a woman's standpoint, is that there's no moment that you wouldn't get up and do anything for anyone in your family, and you would never expect them to be. You wouldn't want them to be sorry, right?
Gosh, no.
No. I mean,
I'm
that's
sorry, Mom. Can I have some chicken nuggets?
I know. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Like, no. That's not even a thing. And
That's so true.
Yeah.
That would, like, if my kids said I'm sorry, I'd be like, what am I doing wrong that they think that
Exactly.
I'm not available to feed them? They can't make chicken nuggets.
Especially in their time of sickness or in pain.
Yeah.
You would not do that. You would not. You would be so sad if your child or even your husband, you would be like, John, it's okay. No need to apologize.
Yeah.
So, but I think as women, what we have been kind of indoctrinated to do is take up as least amount of space as possible.
Yeah.
Even when we are as big as we are sometimes,
Yeah.
it's still inside a little bit. And that's just a really hard thing to push through. And that's sometimes why we apologize when there's no reason to be apologetic.
Yeah.
You know? And so go ahead and take up that space, Cal. You deserve to be fed, be watered, have your toilet flushed. As much as anyone else in your family does, because you would turn around and do the same thing. And I know that they don't expect you to be sorry about it either.
Yeah. And I think one of the beautiful compromises on my side is the kitchen might not look like I thought it was going to unless Megan comes over and cleans my entire kitchen and my floors, because she's like, this would drive me crazy.
Yeah.
I shall do it right now before I even sit down.
I was like, let me give you a soul snack.
That's what she said.
Because
Best soul snack.
oh, it feels so good inside your soul.
Oh, give somebody a soul snack. That's the name of it now.
Yeah, go spread some soul snacks around.
Let's put that on some of our branding, on our gear. Soul snack, sister.
Go clean your best friend's kitchen.
When they're not looking, when they have a lot going on in their life, and like, what can I do for you? Just don't even like say anything. If you can break into their house and do it, even better when they're not there, so they don't have to watch you. Because that's hard too. Like most women, like it's hard to just sit there. It was not very hard for me to do with you because I know you and your spirit and
Because
you come
it's
from.
us. Yeah.
Yeah. I was just like on the
let me
couch. I'm
sit
just
down.
going to go lay here and just wait for you to do that.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
You're doing it just the way I like it.
I like it.
Oh.
So that's where we're at today. That's all.
We just want to tell you guys, we miss everybody.
We do.
We miss being on these microphones with y'all.
We weren't. Yeah, we did. We haven't. Oh, I guess it's only been a week. It was last Saturday.
Oh, that's right. It just has been so long for us to be together. 4 days is a long time without seeing your face.
Something that I've noticed about a lot of podcast co-hosts is they're not as close as us. Because I don't think any humans kind of are. It's a rare thing to find your soulmate, your mimosas.
Yeah.
So they'll have like where they come back and they're like, hey, what happened to you over the last 2 weeks? And they'll talk about that. And we're like,
gosh,
what happened in the last 26 minutes? Don't talk. Let's hit it. Let's hit the mics.
We
with
start
it.
talking about something and Kel's like, oh wait, I'm going to shut up because I want to talk about this on the mic.
Yeah, that's for a different one.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Circle up.
Because even though we haven't seen each other in 4 days, we've voice memoed
Yeah.
5,000 times at least.
Yep. So still staying
And
in
it
the
still
know.
wasn't enough
Not
for
enough.
me. I
Nope.
was feeling real. And also because it's like things that we would have been doing together during this time, we were unable to.
Yeah.
So that I think was extra missing, you know?
For sure, yeah. Like, so you were going trick or treating, and that's the night when I was crying at home too,
Yeah.
because then I'm like, just the emotional part of the kids going out. My first trick or treat I've ever missed with my bigs or my littles. So I've been going trick or treating for 21 years because Kinsey's 21, and so like this is the first one that I've missed. And then I'm like, so I have my sad moment.
Yeah.
I'm going to acknowledge that's a real fact. That's a thing.
Yeah.
Also, I still get more Halloweens.
Yes.
Like there's more to come. I can't wait for next year. We got to do a trunk or treat. My family FaceTimed me. So it's like I could woe is me in that fact, which I let myself do for a minute. And then I was like, okay, cool. That party's over. Let's move to this side of the train where this is awesome. And I get to see all the cool pictures. I did a post and asked people to share all their pics because I didn't get to see all the kids coming and
That's
going.
my favorite part too. I love to see everyone's costumes.
I love it.
Oh my gosh, just because we're talking about it right now, the cutest. There's this
Number
like,
one.
There's like this thing going on Instagram right now where they're doing all the old folks homes, all the nursing homes, all of them are dressed up and they walk up and they're like, hey, Mr. Thomas, what are you supposed to be? And they're all punny. It is the cute. Go on Instagram and go find it. It's the cutest freaking thing.
Are the kids dressed up or the old people are dressed up?
The old people are dressed up and they're like, but they're all puns. They're not just like I'm Superman.
Yeah.
Like this guy, he has watches all around his waist, like real nice old watches, but all the way around him. And they're like, hey, Mr. Ken, what are you supposed to be? And he's like, I'm a waste of time.
I love that.
There's so many and they're wonderful.
I'm going to find it.
There's some I'm going to steal because I love punny costumes.
Punny costumes.
Ugh.
I was
They're
thinking,
so punny.
as I was watching some of the different people that we might need to do our SNL party. We've been wanting to do an SNL party for a long time next year for Halloween. But then, like, why would we not do 2 parties and have the punny party? Because that seems just so great.
It is
punny
so
Halloween.
great.
And then still have our mid-40. Yeah, our mid-40 SNL.
Let's do that.
Because we're not going to be 50. We're going to be 40. Remember, because I'm going to be 46 and you're going to be 45. So it's going to be our mid-40
Mid-40s. Yep.
That's happening.
Let's
if you guys
do
need an excuse to have an SNL party, there it is.
There it is.
Mid-40, mid-mids.
Yep.
Okay, guys, I'm dizzy. I got to go.
Yeah.
I did it. That's too much. I need my hair washed.
I was going to say, I have an appointment I have a hair appointment I got to
to
get
the
to.
salon.
To the salon.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Wrong lever.
Bring me a Reuben.
Bring me a Reuben.
Okay, love you guys. See your guts.
Not your guts.
Guts. See you next Tuesday.
Thanks for joining, and don't forget to subscribe and, of course, share with your friends. Guys, that's how we impact more lives. All right, see you next time.
My flavors have been gasted. Bienvenidos.